Hey, Coach Miller here with BTB Lax. We have a lower lift for you today for lacrosse players. We're gonna do some deadlifts, gonna go over some form there. We're gonna bang out some Nordics, single leg split squat. Then we're gonna wrap it up with a little bit of core work just to get that core rotational work, which is awesome for lacrosse players. But to start everything off, today is just a quick lift, so we're just gonna get the warm-up's just gonna be 3 minutes of jump rope. So if you have a jump rope at home, we're just gonna bang out 3 minutes of jump rope. All right, perfect. So you got 3 minutes right there. You should be nice and warmed up. All right, we're gonna start off with deadlifts. So I got the bar loaded here with some weight. I'm gonna go over some form of the deadlift. So, a few things about the form of the deadlift that you wanna keep in mind here. A, you wanna keep a straight back. B, you want the bar to be right up against your shins. You don't want it out here. You want it right in here. You want your arms basically shoulder width apart. You can kind of hear this little slack in the bar. So like when I'm not pulling up on it, you can tell there's slack. So like before you pull it, you want to get rid of the slack in the bar. So you're engaging, this engages your back muscles, your lats, gets your butt involved and stuff as well. So first motion is you're gonna be dragging the bar up your shins to your kneecap, and then you squeeze your butt. Once it gets to your kneecap, you kick the hips forward, squeeze your butt. Then you're back down to your kneecaps, and then you drop low. All right, so I'll do that again. Get the slack out of the bar, up your shins, squeeze your butt. Your gaze is kind of pointing down, so you keep that spine angle straight the whole time. Then you get down to your knees, and then you drop. That's a basic form of the deadlift. Get rid of the slack, up your shins, squeeze your butt. Keep the spine straight. Come back to your knees, lower down. So that's the form of the deadlift that I want to hit on right now. So now we're going to do 4 sets of 8. So you can start with just basic weight to get warmed up, and then you can increase as you progress into 4 sets. So right now I'll just demonstrate a set of 8. Not bending my spine, keeping that form. Good. Okay, so then as you progress, you can load the weight higher, and then so you can still get 4 sets of 8. So you can start a little light and then keep on loading till you get 4 sets of 8. And now bang out your deadlifts. Next up, we got Nordics. All right, next up we got Nordics. I've showed you this guys before. This is a Nordic strap. You know, some sort of a thick belt can work as well, but this works really well as a Nordic strap, which I got through Ben Patrick's knees over toes, which I've been talking a lot about. So here I found a bench. I'm elevating a little bit based on where I'm at with my Nordics. You might want more, like when I first started, I had plates up to here because I couldn't go that very far because my hamstrings weren't strong. So you're gonna strap yourself in. You can do this by yourself. Then you want it to be nice and firm so your feet aren't going anywhere. So with this, you want to keep this whole line as straight as possible. You want to go down as controlled as possible. And when you're coming back up, you want your shoulders to be above my butt. So I'm going to go down nice and controlled. Like I said, when I first started, I could only go up to there, but over time I've been able to go lower and lower. We're gonna do 3 sets of 5, down controlled, fire them back, fire your hands back. Trying to keep my, like I said, my shoulders above my butt. This is what you want to avoid. You want to avoid this, where you're bending and then shooting back like that. That doesn't engage your hamstrings nearly as much as what I'm showing you. So you want to make sure you keep this all straight. So it's going to look like this. 2 more to get to 5. Last one. Three sets of 5 for the Nordics. Next up, we'll bang out some single leg split squat. All right, great. So far we knocked out deadlifts and then we knocked out Nordics, and now we're gonna do some single leg split squats. So, I've demonstrated this before, but I'm gonna show you again. We're gonna hold it in a front squat grip. Here we're gonna do it elevated. Over time, you're gonna do it on level ground. I'm trying to keep my front foot fully on the weight as possible. I don't want it to rise up. I don't want my heel to rise up. I want to get my hamstring to cover my calf, and I want to keep my back leg as straight as possible. And I want to keep my shoulders back. So I'm trying to get as low as possible, and you're coming back up. We're gonna do 8 with each leg. 2. Keep that back leg straight. I'm still working on my mobility. 4. 5. It's a great exercise, really hard. You're not going to be able to go that heavy. Next leg, keep that back leg straight as I can. Try to cover my hamstring over the calf. Two more, I think that gets me to 8. So I want you guys to bang out 3 sets of 8 each leg for the single leg split squats. All right, great. We'll move on to the next thing. All right, we got our final superset, which we're gonna do some calves with some core. This is a pretty quick workout. Shouldn't take you more than 40 minutes. So I'm gonna show you 2 variations here of calves. So here, if your gym has one of these machines, great way to do calf work. Get a good stretch too. So I just want you doing 10 to 20 reps, whatever it is to failure based on the weight you have loaded. Starting to feel the failure now. When I go to I can't go anymore. Perfect. If you don't have access to this machine, all you need is some sort of a weight and an elevation, like a step or something. So here I can just do it right on this. So I'm here. You can do single leg. Do it to failure. Once you get to failure, switch sides. So 2 variations of calf raises that you can bang out. So I want you doing 3 sets of that, but you're gonna superset it with abs This is called a GHR. Basically, it's a glute ham raise. It's for your hamstrings. It's an easier version of the Nordics that I showed you. But if you do it the other way, which I'm showing the way I'm faced right now, you can do core. So you just strap yourself in, all the way up. Get a good stretch in too. While you're doing 3 sets of 10 to 12 of these. Do 10 to 12 reps. If you don't have access to one of those machines, simply just find your spot on the floor. Keep your legs straight. I want you to wrap your shoulder, clasp your hands behind your neck, behind your head, and just do 3 sets of 15 of these. Like I said, you're gonna superset the calves with some core. And that will wrap up today's workout. All right guys, if you like what you saw and you wanna take it deeper, I got some awesome programs for you. The links are right below in the description of this video. My top program is BTB LX Plus. It has strength, speed, conditioning, and skill work. It's with a bunch of the top pros from the last decade. They walk you through everything. It's reasonably priced. You can click the link right now and start immediately. So go ahead, click that link, get started. I'll see you in another video. Coach Miller.